Hey, this is Ben Solomon, and welcome to this episode of the Techno Leadership Show. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about something that's probably more of a rant, but this whole thing about open space offices is getting ridiculous. Having open spaces with maybe cubicles and all that sort of thing. Yes, it's easy to access people and all that sort of thing. I get the whole thing behind it. But it also is a productivity drag for most people who come into this technology space. The work that we do needs focus, concentration, and have no distractions. But an open space office is almost always full of distractions. You can hear people talking, you have all these other things going on, you have distractions of people moving around, and you can never focus on the job at hand. I know there are quote-unquote reasons so that people, especially team leaders and managers, can keep an eye on the activity going on and all those sort of things. I find it really bad for productivity. We can't focus, our teams can't focus and get things done. I understand the need for some form of open office sort of setup for front end staff, like help desk staff and those sort of roles, customer service roles. But if you have any role that needs deep work and deep thought, you need to have a distraction-free environment, which means having offices where people can work and can work in silence and not be affected by the work of other people. So which means not having your server room and the workshop as well as the system admin and network admin's office along with the tech manager's office. Having spaces where you might have a small open office where the tech staff sit, but you need to have separation from your server infrastructure area. Have a workshop that's separated from the office of the tech staff, which means that they can go in there, do work, and even if it's noisy, it's not gonna affect others. And then having a separation for these staff from the front end help desk means that they can focus on the back end work that they do and they're needed to do without the interruptions that come from people walking in and out and people talking loudly and all of the other things that happen. I don't know where the big push for open offices came from. It's probably an extrovert's idea, but as an introvert, and as many people who go into tech who are introverts I've spoken to, we all agree that for productivity, open space offices are the bane of productivity. They cause so much lack of productivity that we can't get things done in the times that we need to do it. And then it's after everyone else has left, we are sitting there doing work because that's the only time we have time to be able to completely zone everything out and focus. So if you're in a management position, executive leadership position, please get your best people, the engineers, the system admins, network admins, out of open space areas. Give them a closed area where they can quietly work and do their own thing without being obstructed by customers, be distracted, and all of that sort of things. In this space, they can have the space to be able to probably put a headphone on, listen to music, or even just put a headphone to get quietness and work on the task at hand, which might be infrastructure work, it might be development work, it might be database administration, whatever their work is, they can do in peace in this area. And then have a segregation for the help desk area and front end staff, customer service staff, where if any of these staff are needed, then they can go out there and support the help desk staff. but when they're doing their core work, have a space to come and work in quietness without being disturbed by anyone else, including customers who shouldn't be dealing with the level 2s and 3s and your network and systems engineers and administrators. They should be dealing with a help desk staff. And if you don't have the resources to have a help desk staff and system and network admins and then a technology manager sort of thing, and you're kind of being generalists and supporting each other, have a roster where person A gets 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. as their help desk time. Person B gets 12 to 4 p.m. And then person C might get a coverage in between to support during heavy traffic times. And having that sort of thing means that when they are in the front, they know that they're there as help desk staff, and all they have to worry about is the customer issues that they're dealing with, and not worry about their network admin work or infrastructure work. And when they're in the back office doing the work that is their core work, which is infrastructure, networks, systems, firewall, whatever it is, they can focus on that without being interrupted. Create some form of space for them to be able to do that sort of deep work. If not, you're losing effectiveness, you're losing productivity, and thereby you're losing the value that these people can provide to the organization and to your team. So hopefully that helps you out. I wish you all the best in your journey as a tech professional, manager, and leader. If you like this episode, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button so that you're notified of future episodes as they're released. Take care, and I look forward to talking to you in a future episode.